You know what I mean? So Charles is that nigga. He's a commissioner, but he's one of them commissioners where like even though they are full, niggas won't play. You know, but we've been in that league for a long time. So like I'll probably stay in there. Like I said, clearly I'm gonna stay and get money. I'm gonna stay in mine and keep
something we've only seen less than a handful of times since this franchise was born back in the 90s, and that's Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
But it was at one point in time, though. I was in
he will return this from deep in the end zone.
I'm not doing that.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Nah, for real. You can be, and then it can, and then Madden can take up your whole day. Like, if you got a game, bro, where one nigga's not available until
right away they're going to stack him up.
If you got a nigga that's available at 7,
call it no gain
like,
on the game's
nigga, you might mess around and spend 6 hours waiting for games.
Here they'll give him another shot.
And then next thing you know, them niggas are turning around and
good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
No, you don't need no brownie.
He'll hand this off. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Here we go on 4th down. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
That's the only, bro, that was the only bad part I didn't like about this 2K. Like, I think it was a great 2K.
He'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Like, I also didn't like the
really
new
look
dunk stick,
downfield first
personally.
before you come back and make
like,
a nice safe throw.
Crap.
And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
I just felt like it was kind of
much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. He guessed correctly
why
that they
does
wouldn't
this
move the
nigga
ball on the
have
ground,
to,
honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there.
Besides that, man, I really felt like it was a good 2K.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
It just
so
was,
the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs,
like,
but the end result, only 3 points.
So,
simply stated,
I
think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
They can't, like, I'm fine with just playing my NBA games. Cool. But, bro, they wasn't even letting you do that. You got to talk with managers, go take pictures, kiss some babies before you can play 3 NBA games.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the play fake, Cameron. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. 34 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away.
He's not mad at him. He's mad that he's injured.
Bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
I'll be watching that. I'll be like, so
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
The Chiefs
fan base is getting like
they'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. And Jackson Mahomes, Patrick's brother. I really think it's just because they can't find no problem with Patrick Mahomes. You know, so they can't find no problem with that nigga for real. You know, they just get who they can find a problem with. Like I'm saying, like Patrick Mahomes don't be doing nothing for niggas to like hate on. You know, like he don't be talking stuff. He's not out here. You know, he ain't doing nothing crazy.
First down pickup for the
Jaguars. You can almost hear the siren.
Then Brittany had like Ford campaign on the crowd.
This has been a tough start for them thus far.
Man, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, and so I told Strick, I was like, yeah,
we'll continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard
line. Nigga, I told Strick, I was like, man, I don't know why niggas be hating on Brittany like that for real. He was like, nigga, you one of them. I said, yeah, I don't like Brittany because she's white and ugly, not because she pours champagne on people.
About 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.
I was like, I just think that the first lady of Kansas City should look better.
This time of year about certain teams, certain players who don't have a lot of postseason history.
You got a star quarterback that's a brother. I expect for him to have a daddy.
And he's being asked to carry the load at running
Travis
back
Kelce. Travis Kelce should not be the one pulling out.
Here in his rookie year. Look, I think we both believe that the burden's a little lighter on backs and receivers. It is up.
He's got it.
It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Quarterbacks.
A great effort there. 39 yards. And the Jags have got it back to win a score.
I never really watched Hard Knocks, but it's like the inside.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 and 10-7.
He's pretty good. I ain't no Mahomes.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line. So a net negative there of 4 yards.
No, I was literally in the trucking animation. So for him to not move at all.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll. Looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I've met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder.
If I didn't have patience with that, it would have worked perfectly.
Determined to get the first down there. No hesitation at all.
Never do they ever run with them that damn way.
If it meant reaching that marker.
Never do they ever run with them that way.
They go play action here on first down.
Get on that man, too.
Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And this is caught. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 49 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
After 17-7 the score on EA Sports. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable?
Really
challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain.
Mel was talking.
On 2nd down, Johnson.
Oh, man.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. In search of 8 yards, he was able to convert the first down. To throw on 3rd down, Cameron. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough,
you about to leave, so get your stuff ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some tools that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about
y'all never make me leave.
And they'll run him. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. They'll set up to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
It was an AOF, but...
This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone.
But he got a pass rush right here, too. Shut up. Yeah, shut up. Because they
almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 40.
That was enough to piss me off.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly.
Knockout.
The throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Don't know what it is. Although Madden, that's if I was to think of a bad
because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Bit more. Make a little bit more hard
but it's incomplete. So another incompletion. Nobody He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
I just don't want you to.
18, 5 years. 60.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time
today. Knock that shit down.
And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. Well, you think about it, though, that interception great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was fourth down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we ended up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception and you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. Off play action. Cameron. Flushed out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Off the play fake, Cameron. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Rifles one. It's going to be intercepted.
No, he got him down.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
Punch that bitch.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
There's no way.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
There's no way. No,
now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They'll look to throw again. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 11 more on that one and another first down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point up and through. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
A lot of people talking stuff on
this taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
What is hope? But what? Yeah, but it's Evan Fournier.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. He finds his man complete. It's Gonzalez. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I mean, so even nice Derrick Rose at this time. He said, me and Derrick Rose looked at each other like, what are we doing?
Guiding his team into the playoffs as a wild card. Now here he is on the road looking to get his game. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Takes it at the 7. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
I know he said he waited for his mama to call.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
That's okay. I'll just pay 2 cops. What did you do the other day?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who was not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Escaping the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. On first down, Cameron. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They go to Johnson again. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the second straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14.
Are you doing a zero blitz right here? All right,
back to throw. Cameron. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's 4th.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
That shit sucks, but I like...
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
I've been checking the weather not only for here, but for there. Like for the past week.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Oh, it ain't supposed to. It is supposed to. It ain't supposed to. And then I checked this morning.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville in a first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Again, he'll drop to throw. And now here is another interception. And the Chiefs are going to have it here just past the 25. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. He's got it at the 15. A big play there for KC. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
From the gun, a run for Johnson. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Eluding the pressure right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. and we'll begin it with a field goal try here. And this one will be a 29-yard attempt. And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with 1st and 10. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. He's airing it out for Williams. And got his man complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. He'll look to throw. Man open, here is Jones. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and 1. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. They'll set up a throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I didn't know what to do there.
Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, Cameron.
From what I just saw,
he's brought down.
I mean, I hadn't
tried to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That held 10 yards, 1st down. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame him?
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Jags will take over possession here up at the 44.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
My mama called back.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. And, my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I get you. My phone says it's not supposed to, but it wasn't supposed to do this neither, apparently. So, you know, it didn't say anything about it storming right now neither. From what my phone said a little bit earlier, it said that it was supposed to be partly cloudy the rest of the day.